We've got 4 Damian Lillard trade ideas to talk about in today's video. You're watching NBA Now by Chat Sports. I am Marshall Green. When will a Damian Lillard trade happen? I don't know, but it sounds like one will after the superstar requested a trade from Portland a couple of days ago. And in today's video, we're going to talk about some trade ideas that could send Damian Lillard out of Portland and maybe to a couple of teams that could compete for an NBA Finals. But first, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. And we've been thinking about doing some Summer League coverage and content here on Chat Sports, and we want to know if you guys want that. So if you do, subscribe to the channel. And if you are already subscribed to the channel, I want you to type me in the comment section down below by letting us know you want NBA Summer League content. Let's start with the first trade idea via Bleacher Report. It had the New York Knicks acquiring Damian Lillard. Could it be Dame time in MSG? This is the idea that they cooked up. Barrett, Immanuel Quickley, and Evan Fournier going from the Knicks out west to the Portland Trailblazers, and not one, not two, but 3 first-round picks. It's a lot, no doubt, for the Knicks. The Knicks have been looking for a superstar. We'll talk about if it makes sense in a second, but we got to acknowledge that Damian Lillard is one of the best players to ever play in the NBA, and specifically shooting the basketball and being a point guard. I mean, this past year, he averaged a career high in points per game, 32.2, still giving you 7+ dimes, and the efficiency has not fallen off for Lillard in 58 games this year, 46% from the deck and 37% from downtown. It's just time for him to get out of Portland. But who could they be getting back from the Knicks? Let's start with Barrett, who had some good games this year and had some really strong moments, and he got better in a couple of areas. The field goal percentage went up. He got better finishing around the rim. Still just 23 years old, but the three-point shooting and then specifically the defense took a step back this year for Barrett. Had a good 8-game stretch in the playoffs. You take out games 1 and 2 against Cleveland and game 6 against the Miami Heat. That 8-game sample size, Barrett was really good, averaging over 20, close to 50% and almost 40% from downtown. But it's the inconsistencies that have Knicks fans and really the Knicks front office scratching their head about Barrett. Immanuel Quickley had his best season in the association, and when he got the time to be a starter due to injury, he started 21 games and he played like an all-star. 22.6 points per game, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 47% from the deck, and 40% from downtown. So could Immanuel Quickley be in a backcourt next to Scoot Henderson, Shaedon Sharpe, and all the young guys that they have in Portland, as well as Anthony Simons? I'm not sure if they would want another guard. I think they want to have Scoot and Anthony Simons be their backcourt. But if Quickley wants to be if they want Quickley to be a Blazer, he definitely would give you a scoring punch off the bench like he does with the Knicks. But at the end of the day, if you're New York, why are you trading for Damian Lillard? You have your point guard. You didn't have one for so long, and you finally got one in Jalen Brunson. And I know some people will bring up the idea, well, what about them playing together? Well, it didn't work when McCollum and Lillard played together because there was no defensive intensity between that backcourt duo. And Brunson, not a good defender, smart defender and willing defender, and so is Dame. But at the end of the day, I think teams will struggle to find which one to pick on in the playoffs and hunt them because neither of them are elite perimeter defenders. I think the Knicks are out on the Damian Lillard sweepstakes. But the trade idea is absolutely interesting. Trade idea number 2 involving the Brooklyn Nets and the Portland Trailblazers. The Nets get Dame, and the Blazers would receive Ben Simmons, Cam Thomas, and Day'Ron Sharpe, and as well as 3 first-round picks. I think it's kind of funny how the Knicks had to give up RJ and Immanuel Quickley plus 3 first-round picks, and the Blazers in this scenario get 3 players that aren't good at basketball. Wild. The New York tax is real. I mean, Ben Simmons being the focal point of a Damian Lillard trade in 2023 just sounds a little bit off. This offer doesn't make much sense to me. I know Simmons was once a number 1 pick, and the last time he was great was in 2019, but he hasn't even played in more than 100 games in the last season, actually 100 on the nose. Still a really good defender, can move the ball, but the guy is still afraid to shoot and just won't even shoot a jump shot. At the end of the day, I understand why the Nets would be interested because a Damian Lillard, Mikal Bridges duo would be electric. It might be one of the best duos in the Eastern Conference. I just don't see how Portland would accept that trade. If they did, it might need to be vetoed, Chris Paul to LA style back in the mid-2000s. this trade is awful for the Portland Trailblazers. We might have one trade coming up from an Eastern Conference team that might have went to the NBA title around the corner. But where do you think Damian Lillard will play next season? Let me know what you think down below. The Utah Jazz have been a team that have been mentioned in the Lillard sweepstakes, and they have a lot of picks, and they have some young players following that Rudy Gobert trade as well as the Donovan Mitchell deal. Portland, in this case, would receive Colin Sexton, Kelly Olynyk, and 3 first-round picks. I still keep going back to why did the Knicks have to give up RJ and Quickley and 3 first-round picks, but you're getting Kelly Olynyk and Colin Sexton. Wow, that is crazy. This is also a terrible trade for the Blazers. And honestly, why would the Utah Jazz want Damian Lillard? Do you really think you're a Damian Lillard away from competing in the playoffs? Could a Damian Lillard and Lauri Markkanen team lead you out of the West? I don't think it does, and I don't even know why Portland would do this. This is a terrible trade overall. The Jazz, you get a 33-year-old guard when your timeline from trying to win is 4 years from now. And the Blazers, you're telling me the best player you're going to get back in a Damian Lillard trade is Colin Sexton, and then the second best player you're going to get back is Kelly Olynyk? This is a joke of a trade idea. Bleacher Report should be ashamed of themselves for whatever intern they had write these up. These are a joke. Why would the Blazers make any of these 3 trades that we've talked about yet? I mean, if we got Blazers fans watching this video, let me know. Would you do any of those trades down below? We have another trade coming up in just a quick bit, but we have some NBA jerseys on sale right now. It's only about a 36, 48-hour deal, so take advantage of it. We got some of your favorite players, LeBron, Curry, a whole bunch of guys, but some specifically are on sale, and you can find those out by going to chatsports.com/NBA jerseys. That's chatsports.com/NBA jerseys. That link will be in the comments and description of today's video. The last trade idea that we're going to talk about in today's show focuses on most likely destination for Damian Lillard, the Miami Heat. They would be giving up Tyler Hero, Kyle Lowry, Jaime Jaquez Jr., and one first-round pick and 3 pick swaps. Man, this is an awful trade again for the Portland Trailblazers. The best trade the Trailblazers would have got is from the New York Knicks. It's embarrassing. You're telling me that they want Tyler Hero, which they don't want. That's been reported. They don't want $30 million Kyle Lowry. And Jaime Jaquez is a summer league dunk guy at this point. And you're getting 1 first-round pick? Oh, Bleacher Report. What a terrible showing for you. Hero's a good player, but it's been reported that the Blazers do not want Tyler Hero. They got Anthony Simons. They got Scoot Henderson. They got Shaedon Sharpe. They don't want Hero. If the Miami Heat are going to be in a deal that lands Lillard in South Beach, it's most likely going to have to be a 3-team deal where Hero goes elsewhere, and we have heard that the Nets could be a deal with that. Jaquez was good in college, and he was honestly good in the summer league a couple days ago. I was just messing with him, but he's a good player. I mean, I was shocked he kind of slipped that far in the draft. He could do it all. He could put it on the deck. He could attack the rack. He could shoot it a little bit. 18 points, 8 rebounds, a steal and a half per night. The dude is a solid player. And I do think at the end of the day, Damian Lillard will be a member of the Miami Heat. They're just going to have to up their package, and I am going to be shocked if they don't have to include Caleb Martin in that deal. I think it's going to be Martin going out, Hero going out, Jaquez going out, and more than just 1 first-round pick. It's incredible that those were the trades. Like, if you go look at those trades and scroll back, and we'll do it one more time, how on earth can you tell me that R.J. Barrett and Immanuel Quickley, you had the runner-up in the 6th man of the year in Immanuel Quickley, and you get R.J. Barrett, a guy that was just 23 and averaged 20 in the playoffs, and 3 first-round picks. How is this deal equivalent to this deal? This is a joke. Ben Simmons, Cam Thomas, Day'Ron Sharpe, Colin Sexton, Kelly Olynyk, and then Tyler Hero, Kyle Lowry, and Jaime Jaquez. Oh, man. Let us know which one of those trades you think was the best. And also, do you think Damian Lillard is going to be a member of the Heat? Are the Heat the favorite to land Lillard? Type Y for yes, type N for no. As always, we appreciate you guys. for rocking out with us here on Chat Sports NBA Now. We have been crushing it when it comes to NBA free agency and draft coverage, and we are not going to stop anytime soon. We're actually going to be live on Chat Sports tomorrow for our NBA Now live show edition. So subscribe and turn your notifications on.